and welcome back to the Ripple Effect of You podcast. I'm your host, Ashley Williams, and I'm so excited to be here with you today. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. Today, I want to talk to you about how you need to hold on to the present and let go of the past. So, I think it's very easy for us to get caught up in things that we could have done, should have done, would have done, whatever, to get caught up in situations or people that maybe didn't have our best interests at heart, or even to beat up on ourselves because we think that we should be further along or doing more things or whatever the case may be. And today I want to share with you how it is so important for you to just let that ish go. Now, look, I understand that there are moments in our lives where we feel compelled to, reflect and to, kind of empathize with ourselves, maybe have compassion for ourselves or situations or people or things like that. But I feel like there comes a point along our journeys where we each have to make the choice. Are we going to sit and sulk into what could have been, should have been? Or are we going to make the path to be present now and to focus on the future? I personally feel, particularly, and I'm going to go woo-woo, but around this full moon, which has been a very powerful full moon for me personally and the spirituality community. This is around like a huge major cycle with Capricorn and other astrological things going on. And if you don't believe in all that stuff, that's fine. But my point is, for me, with every full moons, I love them with the new moon and the full moon because it's all about like this consistent ebb and flow of life, of things coming into our life and letting go of things that we need to let go of by the time the full moon comes. And I guess I got drawn to this particular message because this is the talk of conversation that a lot of people are having right now, like I said, in the spiritual community. But if we're just going to go even further into just the reality of sorts, even for those who are not resonating with that, it's just around this concept of evolution. We evolve. Everything evolves over time, whether it's an animal, a creature, or a human being. I'll take butterflies, for example. We'll talk about the caterpillar going into being a caterpillar at first, and then going into a cocoon, and then coming out as a butterfly, right? Everybody has an evolution. And within each evolution, that means that we cannot take the certain things that were with us in a previous evolution with us into the next evolution. We have to let things go. And I think it also comes down to our identity, right? Like, who are we choosing to be in this moment? Who are we choosing to be in the next moment? By holding on to situations, people, circumstances, whatever else that used to draw on our energy or take our power, we're consistently then allowing it to continue to take our power in the future, in every moment, which is why it is so important for us to watch our thoughts, watch our words, to watch what we're focusing on in this moment now. So, brings me back to the topic of today. Hold on to the present, let go of the past. You cannot change things from the past, but you can change your right now, and you can change your life moving forward. And that's powerful. I feel like we all need to have, including myself at times, that's why I said we all need to have more agency over our lives, to realize the power that we have to shape our lives. I always talk about this, and I probably get on some people's nerves about it, but it is so important to me to understand that just as much as I believe that we have a creator, I believe that we each are creators of how we live our lives. We all have a purpose being here. I really believe are multiple purposes. We all have things that we're supposed to do while we're here. And it's hard to do those things when we're constantly living in the past, when we're constantly thinking about who we used to be or things that happened to us. I want to ask you now, who do you want to be in this moment? Who do you want to be in the next moment? Start acting like that person. Pretend that the past doesn't even exist. I think it's important, yes, to take the lessons from the past, and we can do that, but not to hold on to it where it becomes part of our identity. What I love to do now in this moment of my life, especially, and moving forward, is to take the lessons that I've learned and to use them to equip me towards where I'm going so I can be smarter, wiser, have better character, have more discernment, and to like myself better, right? I mean, because yeah, there are some things maybe I didn't like that, I did, in my previous youth or whatever else, not my previous youth, in my youth, or, as I was going in my personal development stages of life, my early young professional days. But it's okay because I learned those were things that I need to learn for my personal journey, right? Like you have things that you needed to learn for your personal journey, but they don't need to define who you are right now. The stuff that happened even yesterday, a month ago, 3 months ago, whatever, it doesn't need to define you right now. Right now, you have a choice to have agency over your life and to choose to almost to have amnesia in some sense, not to all the lessons that you learned, because those are going to shape you into where you're going, but in terms of the person or the situations that negatively impacted you or things that you feel like you didn't like about yourself in those previous moments, you don't need to take those with you now. You can take hold of what you like about yourself now, what you're excited about now, and what you're moving forward and creating now. So today, again, I want you to reflect on not the past of the circumstances or things that you didn't like, but the lessons, the gems, the wisdom that could really shape your future moving forward into the present. Take hold of that. Let that shape your identity. Let that help you to believe in the possibilities of your life and your future. And let that give you resonance with yourself that you are on the right track. That in every moment, you have the power to shape each moment. Because you can. So, with that, I will let you all go. I'm excited to share this message. I hope it resonated with you today. I definitely feel like I was talking to myself at certain points because I really feel it is so important to stop harboring over the past. It is. So just take the components of you from your childhood, from your young professional years or your teenage years, and then I want to say from even your higher self and into now, into being into one. Love yourself. Forgive yourself, and be excited for yourself about all that's coming in your future. Until next time, see you again on the Ripple Effect of You podcast. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye.